Hey everybody, welcome back. We are over here on Valheim. Uh, Getting really close to the end. But you can't wave when you're sitting down? That's kind of lame. Of this series, so... I mean, sure, I could go on probably forever with the minor details, but we'll keep working till we get where we need to be. Thank you for your interest as usual. Hit the like button if you would. Let's keep rolling. So I came back around and finished the cross after the other day's episode. Couldn't be more pleased with the way that turned out. That little barn door up at the top there, I went and fixed it, shifted it over actually a slight bit. Got the exterior stonework all the way done, all the windows. Got the roof all the way over. On this side, got that all set up. I think I'm just going to leave a window off of that side. I don't know that it would add a whole lot. I mean, of course it would make it look uniform, but not too worried about that. Alright, so today we will just go ahead and continue with kind of just replicating what we have on one side and transferring it over to the other. Kind of keeping that mirror image going. Oh, I'm full. That's why I can't pick anything up. So, what do we got? Alright, this room, I got the doorway, stairs, everything where they need to be. What I could do, I kind of knocked a hole out of this wall so I could keep comparing one side to the other. But, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of wrapping that all up. It's just a big wall all the way to the top, so that's easy. I stopped myself because I was doing this and I thought, man, I could record this and maybe it would be, somewhat useful or informative for the series. I was doing that the other day and then that's when I was like, oh, I'll just go do some lighting or whatever it was I ended up deciding on. And that's already carried all the way over. Okay, then this flooring that acts as the ceiling. Let's do a little bit more of that. I need to go in game and see what's in this room. This is the room that's the library. I do remember that now, actually. Alright. So I'll just keep this going. Pretty easy stuff. So I work the next 2 days to, should be 10-hour shifts, if I'm lucky. Be coming home and binging Ashlands, hopefully. Today they made a Facebook post with the cartoony Viking picture, leading me to believe that, and everyone else, that tomorrow's the big day. They'll have a little pastel Viking cinematic, I imagine, like they did with Mistlands, and then they'll have the launch, and I will be at work. That's fine. That's the way it goes. Let me count something here. I want to see how many we come over before I hit this point, which appears as though I did singles there. So let's say we go from the corner, we're going 1, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. See if I can replicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna do this. I don't know what was I doing there. That I don't did I just, I could go back and look at it, but for some reason I did 3 of these. Okay, and then we can go like this. Auto. And we go all the way over, try not to go in this portal. Okay, please don't break. Please don't break. You can do it. There we go. Not such a big deal on this side because I don't have that secret passage going there. Oh, I hope a scenario will be fun if I ever come up with the details and gather enough people around to play it. The hard part is you have to come up with a way for the defending team to win, as well as the assaulting team, which would be like the thief guys. So maybe we could like say no arrow or no weapons outside of like what Garrett would have. Oh yeah, our hero of thief, of course, Garrett. I haven't really mentioned his name in this whole series. But maybe limit what he can have. I like that. And then maybe give the defensive team some kind of boost as far as to what they can have. Be fun. Alright, let me go check out what I got over here. So it's that whole wall is engulfed. And then it just goes over with the 2x2 until I got over here. Oops. Random staircase. Huh. Does that seem right? Oh my gosh. Do something like this. Yes. Does that stick through? It does. I remember doing it on the other side and just being shocked that it just lined up. What can I do about that? Not much. Okay. Probably live with it. Had to move my carts around naturally. Alright, so we'll do another one of these. Yeah. We'll do one of these. Like so. Now what do I do? That's not how I wanted that. I wanted that one to go and snap onto the wall up here. It doesn't like that idea. It's trying to snap with what I have no idea. And I can't seem to do anything about it. There. Oh, why it wanted to do that. The roof section was blocking it or something. So then over here we can go with the regular all the way up. Go one more. I'm happy with that. And one more of these. Cool. So that looks like the other side. Sorry, it's so dark in here. Try something like that. I feel like this room is pretty good and well sealed. Yeah. I don't think you can complain about that. The only part that looks slightly goofy is those two walls sticking through, and unless you're looking right at it and looking for it, you can't even see those. Need a fire nearby. What do you call this thing? Okay, but I thought the hot tub counted, but okay. Apparently this hearth needs to be lit down here, I guess. Yeah, well, it's a brazier. Oh boy. Well, can take a closer look at these other rooms. Don't really know what the throne room is going to be like until I look at it on Thief. You know, it's like kind of sectioned into 3 areas. This whole area, so like there would be something probably about, I want to say here. That way I'm including this window. You know, I have an idea for how I want to do the throne itself. I want to go... I want to do something like this. But, I mean, you can kind of see... I'll probably come back and change this. So those will be out. But, so I'm going that ½ meter up. Look at that, I never put anything there. And that is not easy to get that to snap where you want it. Not the biggest deal. Where are we going? Here. So, like this. And then maybe... Can you just walk up on that? No. So I want to do stairs. Like so. And I'll probably do another raised area. It goes like this. Yep. That's what I want to do. Some more stone. Might just have this down. I'll roll with this. You know, it's one of them things like you've been sitting there thinking about it for so long, you want to just regurgitate the whole damn concept out. So, like that, and that one. Do a similar kind of thing here. And that's where she's going to sit, is about right yonder. And don't know that I'm going to do that one, but I do want to do this one. Or whatever's in the game, I don't know. Whichever one looks most like it. Grab a couple pelts. Just put a placeholder in for the sake of the video. We'll just grab the pelts and maybe grab some wood while we're here. Actually, I don't really see. Got all my fires out here at home just to make sure nothing erupts into flame tomorrow. I'm gonna go around one by one and test them and make sure nothing burns. Of course, this is kind of wonky the way this looks. Because it's not centered. I mean, the throne column here looks centered. Don't get me wrong, but this wall is just where it's going to be weird. What I need to do is do that, and then come back at it with something like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, like that. And then of course here there's just like this little, it's kind of like the entrance. It's this like blockade area. One of the last ditch efforts for the guards to stop you. Which for those of you who've played the game know, never really happened. You come in here, secret tunnel you can drop down from up there somewhere. We'll work all that out. Scepter's right here. So that's kind of the general idea on that. Of course, I'll come back and finish that all up later. So, let's do something here. Let's keep this a-going. Because I believe in this. Right here. Okay, what did I run into now? Oh, there's the weird gap showing up. That's okay. Not real worried about it, although it's odd that some other parts are off-centered there. I don't really think any of that was necessary there. 1, 2, 3. So like 7 meters, 2, 4, 6, and then 8. So it goes 8 full over in here. 1, 2. Okay, let's just do that here too. I don't know why I wouldn't. Guess we'll just keep going like this. It's a good thing about building in this game, not all tests are final, not all scores are final, as they would say in college, I guess. What did I do? I don't even know what I broke. Hey, it's always good when you can find it. For Lord's sake. Alright. And so it looks like this whole 2-meter section is covered. So I guess that means I need to come over here. Go with that. I think I go with that. I think I go right here like this. And I carry this over. Like so. And then we're going to run that wall up. Gotta remember I got some wood piles down in the first floor if I need them. I have that feeling that I'm about to need them. Okay. taking shape, baby. Alright, then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters. And then this space is not a full 2 meters. So let's do that next. Come in here, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we said 5. Oh, I need to be back. I need to be back over here. 1, 2, 5. Okay. Do some fancy door shenanigans. And go what? Like so? Who thinks that's it? I don't think that's far enough. I think it's another tick over somewhere. Oh. I think it's about probably right there. What is going on with this? Like this. And go maybe there. And I mean, I guess I could have just done the old tried and true tested run this thing over here and find out. Right on the money. As far as I can tell. Oh. Wait, yeah, for whatever reason I got it facing in there. So like so. I like the 8-foot doorway here. Feels pretty darn symmetrical in here. Learned some pretty good lessons making this build, you know. I thought I knew it all, or a good portion. One of the things I did learn was if you're gonna outline a building like this and you want it to look all crazy with all these crazy angles and stuff like this, say I wanted to make this building you know, it doesn't even really matter if it's symmetrical on both sides. One of the lessons I learned, see, like, look at this, this don't even shore up right. I got one of them going a little wild somewhere. It's right here, it's kinked up. Oh, up here. So for example, say I was going to make this weird structure that I have here I would try to make the most rectangular portion of it that I can first, and then come and add the other parts in as like an afterthought. So for instance, I would put my steel beams here, because this is the most rectangular portion of it I'm going to get before I add in an angle. Because watch, although those angles do end up lining up, it's just, I think that's just kind of some luck, the way the snap points work. So I would make this structure. Potentially, if I need the support, I could put a support in here. And, you know, build all that up. Because you know everything's even, and then come in later and add all of these walls later. Because then you know at least that the spacing between here and here is going to be a meter. And it's always going to be, even though you've had all them angles, you're not going to end up with this weird little gap like I had here. But anyway, just pick the biggest rectangle out of it that you can and frame that first. That's kind of, I guess, my point that I found out. Add all your curves and angles in later. Let's get some stone. I want to do something with these. Steel beams. Ooh, let's use some black marble. I like that idea. Can we do like, maybe we do like a weird angled area like so. Does that stick into the hallway though? I did not intend for that. So let's try this maybe like that. Looks good. It's probably the only dimension I care about. Do something like this. And then just do blocks. Do another block. I like that. I don't think I have those. So this one is at this direction. So this needs to be at a 90 degree, and it's not. So it actually needs to turn out one more like so. Right? Adds a whole nother dimension to this room, having like an angled column. I like it. I did catch a little bit of sun coming through one of these windows earlier. Made me happy. Alright, I think we will go ahead and wrap this interior wall up now. Oh, come on. I'm gonna need more than 25. Go get those out of the basement real quick. For those that don't know, you can crouch and then sleep. Even if there's enemies by, it almost 95% of the time will let you sleep. I hope that I intentionally leave that way. You know, I'm not entirely worried about. Wonder if that smoke's backing up real bad in there now. Yeah. I like this room. I do. Just looking out that window and you see that torch and the lights, you're like, what is going on down there, in there? How do I get in there? And the reality of it is you'll have to go here, or out that middle room, in here, through here, in here. You can go this way and see it. You can go up top and see it. I wonder, I really wish, I don't know if they'd give it two craps, but whoever designed this level, I hope they would get to see this, and maybe if it's enjoyable for them, take a gander. I don't know if that'll ever happen. That would be really cool. I don't know if that's ever anything that'll ever come to fruition, but maybe they would appreciate this. If I've ever done artwork in my life, for the majority of it, it's been me copying or tracing. Whenever I was drawing, I'd trace. Never been super artistic, like musically maybe, but like sketching and writing, definitely not. I am in the process of making a game, a card game, that I want to translate to a PC/mobile game, but I don't know how to do that either. So, anyway. But that's a pretty good spot to wrap it up today. Let's go put that staircase in real quick. Yeah, let's go put that staircase back in. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that until now. Like, what are the original Thief devs doing? Have any of them seen this? Don't know. Put it on the Thief Reddit. Don't know if those guys care about that. Maybe they're basking in all the glory of the Thief 4 revenue. Oh, it's kind of wonky, fortunately. Maybe I'll go back and look at that again. It's going to be a little wonky here and there. You can't help it. Yeah. She's about wrapped up, guys. Don't know at what point I will stop this series, but it can't be much further off. Kind of decide where to go from there. It's one of the longer videos I put into this. So, yeah, I bet we could maybe get 5 more out of this. 6. Just depends. Depends on what I film. It's just going to be a lot of going back, adding detail. Adding in the outbuildings. Maybe, hopefully, one day a scenario. I could actually film a scenario. Maybe with Ashlands coming up and all of the people returning, maybe we'll get my other PvP scenario going. And I want to film it with us actually playing it versus me doing a walkthrough. Or do both. So, that's where I'm at on that. Thank you everyone for watching. Catch up with you next time. Have a good one. Y'all come back now, you hear?